Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real News, Real Nonsense Network, CNFT News, coming at you every Monday and Thursday with the hottest guests and the best entertainment.
That's right. We're the Real News, Real Nonsense Network.
And it's time for Thursday. Oh, yeah. Cups in the air. News juice keeps the doctor away.
Definitely.
All right, we got someone in the chat already. What's up, September? Thanks for dropping in, checking us out. We got a great show for you today.
Tyler looking fresh with plaid and tie-dye. Incidentally, one of my favorite combinations that doesn't seem like it would make sense, but it makes so much sense. It's a classic.
So, of course, we will be covering CNFT news, Cardano and blockchain news, hot topics, drops, lots of events
contests, and giveaways.
But we're also going to have a couple of interviews today. We're going to be speaking with Sampo from
Trading Tent.
That's right. That's the alliteration that we like. Trading Tent.
Very excited.
And we're also going to be speaking with Rona of Toxica.
Oh, yeah. Time for the big premiere.
Full-length movie
pop that
that's coming out later this week or like very, very soon, right?
Yeah, like in the next days, I think.
It's very soon. It's a couple days from now. So stay tuned, y'all. And while you're here, like and subscribe. Hit that bell. You'll get notified when we're live again because we do 2 live shows a week. At least. And you can see there at the bottom, it said so, Monday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's accurate, and we stick to it.
And that's actually floating in the air in this room.
This is all a set. Everything that you're seeing here, it looks like, pictures
that's
and vectors
intentional.
and stuff. We're all in the same room. We just have different little squares that we sit in. We don't want to cross over.
And we like to try and incorporate it together. That's why we have to have the background the way it is.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, today we still have our sponsor Cardania, but we also still have our sponsors from our Patreon. And we also have our Stella card, which we like to auction off every Thursday. And this week, Stella is what did you call it, Tyler?
Let me get it real quick. I was trying to find like a alliteration thing.
Yeah, that's what we like.
Hold up, I can pull up the card. Let me just grab it.
Yeah. So we'll actually, let's pop up that Stella card. So every week we do a Stella card auction. And Stella is our mannequin, and she presents as a mannequin
in this dimension.
And she's always traveling and getting new outfits. And I think we've done like almost 20. We're coming up on 20.
That's crazy.
It's 16 this week.
Yeah, 16. So we're nearing there. It's pretty cool.
Just one a week, guys. I think people forget that. They're pretty rare.
Awesome.
I'm not sure the background isn't loading. Should though. There we go.
Yeah, she's all ready to tell fortunes.
Spay wife.
Yeah, I guess it's like a Scottish or like a UK word for like a
spay wife.
Scottish.
So she's a fortune teller today.
Exactly.
She knows all and tells most.
Exactly.
Yeah. So also on this
she's
card,
always a bit.
We've got our top stories of the week. Got our special guest. We got our sponsor. I mean, it's like a little time capsule. This card.
Really
every card is
its
own little time capsule.
The metadata.
Yes.
All of it on screen. But so
juicy stuff.
Juice it.
Go over it real quick. So the 7-day sales volume is just like 11.5 million, which is down a little bit from last week. Our Regal, or Alyssa, would you want to say the Regal locution?
The Regal locution of the day is archetype, fortune, vision, image, story. It was very straightforward, but sometimes they are. Sometimes they're more mystical.
Stella's got deep inner thoughts. Today she says, pick a card, any card. The universe is made up of infinite timelines, always branching based on the tiniest decisions. Simple, really.
So basically, she understands what thing is going to happen next based on some quantum information.
We call her Stella Strange sometimes. She knows.
She's a sorceress as well. Space sorceress.
So then we got some other stuff. We're creeping pretty fast, creeping fast past 4 million NFTs.
Zip.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
4,300,000.
Yeah.
We get our top stories and then our top projects of the weeks. We got, of course, the pitches from Clay Nation. We got
Great.
Clay Nation themselves, Boss Planet, Rocket Estates.
Only one up there now.
Yeah.
Woo! Now we got Pastel Buds.
True.
Which is
Yeah.
a whole nother
Whoa,
thing.
I haven't seen that.
No, me neither.
Yeah, me either.
Anyone know anything about Pastel Buds out there?
I did look them up, and I mean, every time I say something about a project, they turn out not to be shit. But they look a lot like.
They're sold out, so don't even try to get in on it.
Looks like Her World.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
or
like,
it really looks like
I like Her World.
Yeah, me too. I mean, no, but you know, I mean, it's very obviously trying to do the same thing.
Well, basic, but you know, to each their own. Some people just need to jump into the next thing. And here it is, I guess.
It seems like it's going in a slightly different direction in some of these, but most of them look way too similar.
It seems like these and the Bright Pals, like they're really influenced by the doodles, I think they're called, on Ethereum.
Doodles.
These guys.
Oh wow, yeah.
But
these are clean.
Yeah, I mean, these are the original, and I'm pretty sure there's the artist behind these is well known for something. I don't know too much, but I mean, you can see 312.
All right. Well, we're getting off.
Yeah,
so
that's interesting. Yeah. I'm really glad to know about that.
So if you would like to get in on this whole Stella thing, you can check out our Discord. We auction it off. So
every week in a 24-hour sort of situation.
And you know, or should we show off our the mugs that people are getting too for?
Oh yes, mugs. So amazing.
So if anyone's interested, I mean, I think it's if you like the news, and you do want to help support us, you could obviously go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/CNFT news, and it's the Mr. Pistachio's roller decks are higher. Gets airdrops every month. So $20 a month will get you an airdrop a month. And then after 3 months at that stage, you'll get a free. Well, you'll be sent a mug at no extra cost. And you'll also be sent like a real mug, like a real physical mug.
And you'll also get the NFT version of that mug because you know,
you gotta have that.
For those of you who already have a mug and who are in Mr. Pistachio's Rolodex, you can be expecting very soon. It usually takes us a little bit after the month ends to get everything out, but
within days after the month.
Well, within 2 weeks this month, but we're gonna try and do better.
Yeah,
we're pregnant.
Yeah, that was really bad though. That was crazy.
Crazy.
This is not gonna.
We're gonna be sending those out very soon.
Yeah,
they're all in the wallet. It's all minted. It's there. It's ready. So
it's fresh. The coffee in it is fresh. It's clean. We washed them all after we ordered them.
So one other thing to talk about today is our sponsorship from Cardania. So thank you very much, Cardania. We'd love to talk about what's going on in the Cardania land. So
I'm ready for that music.
Now, they've got some new hats, which you can get on their online store. Pretty cool. They're doing a collab with Apex.
Phoenix
Arena from Apex. And there's a lot of Cardania items within there for their new character.
Look at
and
that
if you
big
hold
C.
any of these items, you can stake these NFTs to earn rad tokens based on the Cardania themed items that you have.
Whoa,
which is pretty cool.
Looks so cool.
And outside of that, here's some faction banners. Oh yeah, so they've got 8 factions going on right now. Solar Barbarians.
Spacers.
Let me see if I can name all these. I don't think I can. Solar Barbarians. Okay, then we have There's are the caretakers. Guys. These are the ones who take care of the Cardania. I don't remember
Maybe Spacers.
This is Techno Mage. This is
Mhm.
Fungal.
Mm-hmm.
No, that is Spacers.
Okay.
That's right. That looks like Spacer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that might be the. All right, I've run out.
Caretaker.
Anyways,
You know,
there's a lot of cool ones in here.
Good try.
So check that out. And Chris just said that both the album and the avatars are ready. So that's big. And they're just waiting for. Well, they're waiting on the Captain himself, who's doing taxes right now. So I'm sure
Feel
that'll
that
all be taken
pain.
care of at some point. But very cool. And as always, thank you very much.
That means it's very close.
Cardania and all the citizens for the support of the news show.
We salute you.
Yeah. And shout out to Timothy Grigsby. What's up?
Always.
How you doing? Free Spirit.
Nice new.
What's up?
Yeah, nice
Mad
name.
Tooth Smokey. All right. Thanks for joining, y'all. Let's jump into our first segment here. We're looking at CNFT news.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Got some news in the hopper. CNFT Jungle. We got a couple things here. So CNFT Jungle has added a new feature to their website where you can view, sort, and filter by the minimum or maximum yummy rewards your Naru will earn. Yeah, so now you can see what your rewards will be while shopping on the secondary market. I'm going to pop up their interface here because it's pretty cool.
Have you guys checked yours yet?
I don't have any.
You guys don't have any yummy?
No, we missed it. That was one of our times when we didn't have any ADA, and it
Yeah.
happened, and we just missed the whole thing. Well, we do have the original cards. Yeah, the first.
Yeah. That's right. I get confused.
Yeah.
But
I mean, those are just as
Are they on here? Can you earn anything with those, or is it just?
I think it's just Narus. Yeah.
Well, can't do anything with that.
Well, no, you do get to use them in the game, though. I think, right?
Yeah.
The cards.
That's the really good thing for sure.
Yeah, like I don't think you can use these in the game.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
17 yummy for owning this one.
Nice.
Pretty cool. So that's one new thing. CNFT Jungle has also teamed up with Wenbot, which is a popular Discord bot, to introduce a brand new feature called My Wallet. You can easily view the value of your NFT collection and watch any changes in value. You can also view the value of each project in your wallet. This feature is in alpha, so you may run into some bugs, but the team is hard at work at removing them. Also, mint times when using Wenbot will now show your time zone. They're hoping to incorporate floor change notification and wallet and Discord linking as well.
Cool.
So there it is.
So exciting. Remember like 6 months ago, or maybe even longer, we had that CNFTwhale.com that you could do it, but it was like super janky.
Oh yeah,
I do. And now CNFT Tools has it.
Yeah, and it's like getting more accurate.
And they're like,
so cool. Like, I know getting more accurate is really exciting part.
So Will says that the card holders, which that's us, are getting an amount of yummy coins airdropped. All right, that's nice. We'll have to follow up on how that goes.
That's cool.
Very cool.
I gotta read the yummy thing tonight.
Yeah. So JPEG Store, got some more stuff going on here. Tyler.
Oh yep. There's been a couple updates from JPEG Store. So a couple of them we talked about last week with the now you can create your own profile and stuff. But a new one that they added right after that is, I guess they cleaned up their smart contracts a bit. So now people are getting, now the fees for listing and buying and all that for NFTs is 50 to 70% lower.
Sick.
Awesome. Going from 1.3 to 1.5.
That's really cool.
And I guess one other thing that they did do, or maybe this was a result of cleaning up the smart contracts, but there's less issues with UTXO fragmentation, which I don't really know too much about that. But it seems like it's easier to do multiple transactions at once, where before, if you tried to do multiple transactions, it might get canceled.
Now
it should be able to work.
Yes, gotta love that. But at least you don't lose the fee. You don't lose the gas. When that happens. All right. Well, JPEG, they're constantly improving. So
they really are.
we'll stay tuned.
Then we have Ronin Universe PFP project. They have started leaking details for an upcoming PFP project that they are working on with Crypto Chickenhead, an illustrator and toy maker from Manila. And there will be it's so cool how their how like they already knew how to make toys and stuff before this, and then it's like meeting all these other people that can bring all this to life. And so in their tweet, they said the utility for this one is going to be super awesome, and to stay tuned for more details. And for this, there are going to be 3,333 unique mints spread out between 3 characters.
Okay. So it's maybe these 3 characters then.
Wow.
Got a
Looks
kid,
like a young version of him and old version.
A younger or an older.
But it might not be.
Still pretty young. And then this is him as an old man, it looks like.
He lost many of his teeth. He grew a lot of hair. His ears grew some hair.
All right. So interesting. Yes, this thing. Cardano Thor did some very cool stuff. And I think we could play a little bit of it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure what happened or if I'm live or what's going on right now, but what up, guys, if I am live? Look at YouTube, I am live. All right, guys.
Okay.
I was about to improvise.
That was not the internet's fault.
We're back. Okay. So I'm going to share this now.
Yeah.
And very successfully, I might add.
And this has really made me get into the guy that like was inspiring to him, like
Bo Burnham, man.
Oh, but yeah.
And you can see him in the background.
Yeah, he's got it playing on his tablet.
It's really cute. All right, here we go. Let's hear some of this.
Welcome to NFTs. Have a look around. Anything your DGen brain can think of can be found. We got mountains of JPEGs, an ape, a space bud. If none of it's of interest to you, please stop the FUD. Welcome to NFTs. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see good artwork or engagement farming tweets? There's no need to panic. No, you're going to moon. People riding shotgun in your Lambo real soon. Welcome to NFTs. What would you prefer? Would you like to be an artist or a meme entrepreneur? Be happy, be horny, ignore all your fears. When floor press crumbles, you just smile through the tears. Welcome to NFTs. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for sniping pandas. Here's a monkey flipping guide. We got llamas and space apes and metaverse owls and a bunch of moon boys living in the Mars basement screaming, let's fucking go at each other. Welcome to NFTs. Come and make some friends. Oh, one of them just asked you for your seed phrase in DMs. No worries, you trust him. Now go make some more. Damn, you missed the whitelist, so you must leave the floor. Seedling capture training, massive rarities get wrecked. Lost all of your crypto, it's all gone, you double check. Rich on Discord, tell your landlord that you can't afford to pay for rent, cause now your purchase one more purchase for I cannot stop, God help me, here's a good investment option. You should buy a punk, here's why metaverse is coming soon to Twitter Spaces drunk. Are your hands made out of diamonds? A bitbox slip is lit. If you are grinding whitelist, then you're going to make it.
Amazing.
Okay, we can't give
That's
it all
probably
away.
my favorite part.
You gotta go watch it.
Is I really like what he does with the angles.
Yes, beautiful.
That gives
I'm gonna pop a link to his tweet into the chat so you can all go and watch this after the show.
Yes.
Obviously, you wouldn't want to miss any
You
of
have
the show.
permission to do it on our 5-minute break as well.
That's right. So he's getting a lot of attention for that, and very well deserved. So that was basically kind of a Weird Alification parody of a song that Bo Burnham performed.
But it's not. But he completely rewrote everything.
Well, that's what Weird Al does.
Oh, right.
Weird
Yeah.
Thor,
Yes.
All right. So that was an original Weird Thor. All right.
I could take that name.
Let's oops. There we go. Let's go to our next thing. Happy Happers.
Happy Happers.
So Happy Happers has released their light paper. I'm going to pop up. Oh, it's kicking me to a new tab here.
Damn.
Let me go. Bring this here. Okay. Light paper. There's plans for merch, including
Yes,
shirts and hoodies.
That's amazing.
That's what you want.
That's a good shirt for
Let's
sure.
see what they got. You know, these light papers are like what? Git book. I like this. It's all so orderly and nice.
Sleek.
I might have to get in on this Git book thing.
Yeah. It situates it for you.
Okay, well, back to the hops. So merch, including shirts and hoodies, but they want the Happy Hoppers brand to appeal to people of all ages. So they're also exploring products like coloring books.
Cool.
In order to provide hoppers benefits in the ever-expanding metaverse landscape without having to worry about hosting their own land sale, they're partnering with Metaverse Projects. Woo!
Cool.
Quarter 2 will introduce Gen 2 Happy Hoppers. The transformations for Generation 2 will occur through staking a hopper with another ingredient in order to imbue it with regional traits from areas like the junkyard or scrapyard, deep forest, and a human village. There's also plans to explore the idea of introducing a hop token.
Can I just say that is what I want? I want to do spells with my NFTs. Like, let me have a frog and an ingredient, and let's do a spell.
That is a cool way to
alchemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Me too.
Yeah, I love that. Check it out. That you just saw the whole thing. So I just clicked through the entire thing. It's not very long. That's why it's a light paper and easy to read. So definitely check that out.
Very nice.
And last little story before we go to our first guest. Hero got bars.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Bars. I tweeted out some bars to the tune of Eminem Stan, directed at Lark Davis. I'm not sure who that is.
I guess it says in response to this tweet. Let's look at it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Let's see what we got. Ethereum 2.0 is coming, and yes, it will be the catalyst to send ETH to 10K. Sorry, haters, but it's happening. Hey, it could happen.
Bitcoin. It's
Deja
like
vu. I heard that before.
Yes, we have. But eventually, it'll be right. I mean, probably.
This is funny because the bars keep going for like several. It's not just
I
the
didn't
top
even
one.
notice. That's so funny. I only saw the top.
He says, "If we have a hard fork, I'm gonna name it Bonnie."
Where? Oh, Bonnie, yeah, that's cute. Oh, awesome. Well, we got to put it to music now. That's the next step. Someone call Cardano Thor.
Well, I don't think we can be allowed to. Oh, yeah, right.
Weird Thor. We need Weird Thor on this.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, that's a lot of cool stuff going on. So we're going to talk to Trading Tent here in just a moment, and then we'll talk about Cardano and blockchain news. And after that, we'll have Toxica on.
Awesome.
So very exciting. And I think we're ready to go to our next segment here. What do you guys think?
Are we going to do a trade? I think we actually have to do a trade this time.
Oh, man.
And we're going to lift up the tent flap and open up the trading tent. You know, we're about to open up the flap and have the ambiance
I'm going to set up a trading tent on my pitch because that just makes sense, right? Clay Nation pitch, put a trading tent on it.
People are going to need NFTs at the festival. You think they're going to go through the festival without NFTs?
Yeah, definitely.
They needed to know that they were there, that they voted, that they.
Isn't that like sketchy? Like at some dudes like, yo, I got some space buds. You're looking for some space buds, man?
Scam.
Policy IDs, they're fresh.
They're clean policies.
I bought them off a real guy.
All right, let's bring this guy out here. Get ready for Sampo, my friends. Are you ready?
Woo!
Oh, they're ready. Let's do this thing.
They're pumped.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hello.
All right.
Sampo or Sampo?
Yeah.
Sampo is fine. Whichever.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
So, like I was saying, we did a little trading tent action on our last episode, just to try it out. I had never actually opened it before, but It's so smooth. It works so
It's
well. And
so
no
cool,
smart
too.
contracts, is that right?
It's correct. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we work on the system. It's all really Astos work, our developer in Forgotten, and like the vision for everything was to make it as smooth as possible, to have the best user experience, and make it as secure as we can, and yeah, it should just work.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
That's beautiful and elegant.
So it allows you to trade assets on Cardano back and forth. You can trade ADA, you can trade NFTs, you can trade other coins, and basically it's a multi-sig thing. So both parties, whoever's accepting and doing the trade, they both say yes. And when that happens, the blockchain executes, and there's no chance of it all screwing up, huh? Is that right?
Yeah, correctly. We in Forgotten we have different like parts of the project that required users to trade or to get whatever they wanted. For example, we had the squad mechanic when you had to get 4 kids from the same squad to get some airdrop, like to unlock it.
That's so cool.
And at the beginning, people were just listing and selling, and
Right.
it was like a really impersonal way to do so. Like I'll put it here and I'll wait for someone to pick it up, and when I get the data, I go look for another one.
Yeah.
So with that mechanic and other stuff that we were bringing in the future for the project, we ventured ourselves into making something that also adds to the community and adds to the blockchain in general, and not just our project.
Totally.
So the vision, yeah, it's that it's pretty simple. It's
that simple?
make it really social, make it really one-on-one, like times before marketplace on Discord.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, it should just be as simple as, hey, I have this, you have that, let's trade. And you open a tent, or let's open a tent, and you go there and you can check. We have like verified projects, and we check like every day to see what else is popping and adding new ones and stuff. You can also submit for approval as well, but you don't really need it because you can actually check like the policy ID yourself. So we
Right.
try to make like
And you should,
as self-service as possible.
especially with this sort of a thing, yeah, because you're dealing more with people and less with a large kind of entity that has a vested interest in keeping things fair. Someone might try and screw you, but you do have some tools built into Trading Tent to mitigate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ask people to verify like the policy ID like 4 times in the flow. Like, yeah, you're really sure? Like, you want to go with it, and
I'd even say that that's not even like just for this. Like, when I really heard about Trading 10, it was in that Real Talk with Dave King, and he was talking about how when he did a trade in here, I don't even know if the project was verified or not, but he had like a bunch of them. He went through every single one to like make sure the policy is correct. Which, I mean, you gotta like, even like JPEG's verification, like it's not decentralized. Like, you never know. It's always good to like check it.
Yeah, and especially for trades like the one he did, that's like it was like a huge amount of plots, if I remember correctly, and we have had trades up to 30k ADA in tents in one single trade, and that's just like a single transaction, and you have to be sure what you're trading at that point. Maybe for us, trading something like fun, or you just run a click away and go for it. But I think everyone should be like really responsible and to really check what they're doing, because it's really a self-service.
Check your policy ID.
Yeah,
we've always said so.
That's true.
I think the other thing too, talking about like big trades like that, is there's royalties. Royalties are implemented into all this too, which is crazy. I mean, I wasn't expecting
there are royalties. That was my question.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We are collectors ourselves, but then we are also creators. So this tool was made with both things in mind. So when there's a trade exclusively ADA and NFT, we can actually honor royalties because we can understand with the information on the blockchain, and we can display that information to the user. And we also kept it, for example, as easy and accessible to everyone. So that's like us being creators and also collectors, like trying to balance it out.
That's it. Gotta get the balance.
You have to have the balance, yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's so cool. And I just think it's really awesome. It is sad that it's always kind of impersonal now, and especially with something where you're working in a community on the same project, like you have shared goals. You even more want to be able to connect because it's just like a different situation than just like, I need to get rid of this because I, need money or something specifically.
Or maybe you have something that someone else wants more, and they have something that you are willing to get from them. We've seen, for example, Space Buzz being traded for Pavia, and then some Umis for other projects. So it's a really to whatever interest the collector has in that moment. And the cool thing is that it doesn't have to have ADA necessarily, and that's like the cool thing. Like some people jump into Discord and say like, hey, I need liquidity, I'm selling, right, and I want to get rid of these NFTs. And it's a thing, but you don't really need to get ADA if you want liquidity to get another NFT, and you have this NFT that has the value on ADA. It's like an extra step that you could just avoid, and hey, I could open a tent, and if you're interested, let's jump on it, right?
Yeah. And there's no escrow to trust either, which is kind of the other option with a situation like that.
Yeah. The whole idea for it for tent is to have like this tool, and for it to be a self-service tool. But I've always said that I even see tent being used for escrows as well. Like, for example, in order to have a tent and a trade to go through, you have to be both people have to be at the same time. Yeah. They both have to be there with the assets and everything. But what happens when someone is in another time zone? Or what happens if someone wants to have a trade in anonymity? So I don't want to know which wallet. So in that case, escrows could also be benefiting from a tool like Tent, and offer that service in a more elegant way. And hey, I can get them for you. And as more people come into it, there are many users and collectors that don't want to go looking for the trade and see what I can get for you, and etc. So I think it's also a tool that has an opportunity for escrows to use.
That's awesome.
Do you think we should try it out on screen?
Yes, definitely.
Cool. Do you want to do it?
Do you want me to sell? I could open a tent.
I did it last time, so I think it's only fair.
Okay.
Functional.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to actually swap something this time. You got anything that I want? We should have talked about it before.
That's true.
No, I mean, we could just trade back later.
Yeah, that's true. We can trust each other to trade
guess.
All right. Am I sharing my screen?
Yes, here it is.
Oh, perfect.
Here we go. Well, it opens in a new. Oh, right. You're doing your full screen. Perfect.
Awesome.
All right. So connecting to my Nami trading tent. Is that information I shouldn't show on screen? Too late, but
yeah. The idea is that message you sign is a specific, like only your wallet can sign that to them. So the idea is like it's the action of signing is like the password 2/10, but it's not a transaction. It's not anything like just a message.
It does require your wallet password.
Just confirming that.
Okay, this is really you opening your wallet, right?
So the password is going to be. I'll send it to the private chat.
Yeah, send it all to the private chat. We'll take care of it. And in the meantime, what's up, free spirit?
All right.
Free Spirit says greetings from yesterday, and we got Flores saying Camp Ripio's in the house. We got a couple of
some
awesome
kids jumped into the chat.
Not surprising.
All right.
The Forgotten kids are there for each other through thick and thin.
So I need that link now, Tyler.
Oh, right.
Copy that link and send it.
So I mean, I was a big fan of the Forgotten art for a while, but like didn't have the funds at the time to get them. But like a couple months ago, when you guys first released Trading 10, and I think we talked about it on the news, like that got me to get a Forgotten.
Yeah.
Just because like it's so cool to see like what you guys are doing.
The password you gave me was wrong.
And how good, like, you just see how good y'all are with everything you do. Like how good of people you are, and that means a lot to me.
Yeah, it's a great tool, and the fact that it kind of grew out of a utility that you wanted to provide for this project, like it just makes sense.
That shows you that it's needed.
Yeah.
For example, now in like the next phase for Forgotten is all of the items that the kids have in the NFTs can be tradable, and they will be able to customize your own NFT and have your kid however you want them.
Man.
So when we were thinking about the squads and having this on our vision, it was like we actually need like a place for people to trade them and not just having all list them and do whatever. So this customization of the kits that's coming, it's one of the use cases that we're gonna have for Tent, and maybe that's for our community that they want to do that and they're gonna have fun building their own kit however they want it. But we have communities like Kongs or Bosscat or Bavia or whatever that are really going ham in Discord. Like, I'll open a tent, I only take trades in tent, and it has been really like heartwarming. Like how people have been using tent and having fun.
That's so cool.
I gotta say that was my fault for that mess up. I typed in the password and didn't type it in right or something.
Forgot the password.
I'm so excited that someone is finally like really doing a thing like that, like customizing trading. I didn't know how long it was going to take until we got some more. Like, it's just so perfect for Forgotten too, because I just like love all of the accessories, and I'm thinking of how epic it will be to like combine them how I want.
You got a future bot in there, Tyler? We could trade future bots.
I don't have
pretty
one
relevant.
here. I'll trade you a future bot for my
Cascade Day.
Okay.
Yes, Kat, we gotta talk about that later.
Exactly.
Okay, so here you can, like, the first step is you just select your asset, whichever you want to trade. If you don't want to have something else, you can just confirm assets. And in the bottom, we have like a visual response for whatever you're trading with your partner.
That.
Yes.
That part's cool. It's similar to like RuneScape trading. You know, I mean that like
or Maple Story, or like all these places where we needed to actually change like some items and stuff.
Cool.
You know what that is.
But 2022.
All right, so I'm confirming assets here. So there's my little guy.
It was an Odd Bods tribute thing.
Oh yeah, no Ada. Sorry, you're just getting the. I need that back. I gotta be.
I need
that. Certainly. You're a real risk taker for doing it.
Okay, so
this is you, right, Tyler?
Yep.
Since you have a Forgotten kit on your wallet, you have a 50% discount right now.
Nice.
Whoa! Should use my wallet. Oh well, it's okay. It's not too.
We'll send you back data. Don't worry.
No.
I need my 2.5 Ada back.
I wasn't really thinking when I said that.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so confirm.
Gonna get me a goat tribe. Oh no, it could not be crafted.
Oh, I think
So sometimes whoever has like the most quantity of NFTs in the wallet, UTXOs get a little bit like fussed on that. You could try again, but I recommend, like, personally, I have my wallet with the like 300 NFTs or something, and I don't use that like to connect to anything else because sometimes the craft doesn't work.
Okay, but it would have all been totally fine if I didn't have too many NFTs in my wallet.
Yeah, and it's like definitely way too many. Wait, is that the one?
I don't have that many, but I did just add a bunch to this wallet, so it's understandable.
Yeah,
but that was very effective, except that it didn't work. But
yeah, and I feel bad because that was definitely on the list. We should have prepared better, but we did.
Yes,
I have used this before.
Everyone
it's perfectly it's perfectly fine. Like sometimes the amount of NFTs affect that. And some people like go into Discord and say like we tried 4 times and it worked, but I don't think like brute force is the way. I think you should have like I wanted to interact with dApps and stuff, and then have the whole warehouse of NFTs in another wallet. That's just my suggestion.
Well, Nami has prevented
and you can just send
from...
it to that one if you want to. You can send it.
True.
Well, Nami has prevented me from using this wallet in the past for that same reason, so I'm not actually very surprised.
Yeah,
I always got the whale alert on JPEG Store whenever I wanted to buy something. I'm like, no, I can't, and then someone else bought it.
Yeah, the quantity is not necessarily equal to a whale. It's the quality of the NFTs that matter.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad that we got to show off the functionality anyways, because it's very, very simple, very clean.
I think one other thing too that's cool to mention, since it is all happening in one transaction, when it does go through the Nami, you can see all the NFTs, I believe, in the transaction data. So like,
awesome.
Like it's literally just like a straight trade.
And you usually don't ever see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the final step, you see the fees that are going to Tent, the ADA that's been traded, what you are receiving in green, what you're sending in red, and both see whatever it's related to the wallet. And then whenever you both sign it, it goes through and success to the blockchain.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know, but is this only possible on Cardano as far as because of the multi or the
sig thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
having a trade like that.
Astro is gonna probably kill me because I didn't say like a straight answer. What I do know is that it has been here for a while in Cardano. We just haven't. No one really like got into implementing it. It has been here like pretty much from the beginning. And we are going to start seeing more multi-sig stuff going on because it's really it's efficient for the network. It's just one transaction instead of 4 or 3. And it's this EUTXO model that lets the transaction that gets crafted, inputs and outputs, work so smoothly with it, and not like an account based or like some other chains out there. But yeah, Cardano makes it really easy for it to work.
That's so nice.
Love it.
It was done with care.
Wanted to show off Alyssa or Summer's Forgotten kid here, just because we're here.
Nice.
So, I love all the stickers.
NOLA gang.
Missing tooth, Mardi Gras hair, camp in NOLA, which goes with Mardi Gras, forest tinkerer. It's my dream.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. We're really excited about like for example, this customization that's coming on. It brings we've been redrawing every asset from episode 0 and 1 for people that actually want to put stuff from the new episodes in their episode 0 kit or episode 1 kit.
Wow.
We are redrawing everything so it looks cohesive and good. And we're really excited about it actually.
Damn, that is crazy.
Sick. All right. So we got a little bit left in this segment.
Wait.
Go ahead.
And soon we'll be able to have our Burrow-cat on our shoulder, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, we haven't said that much, but it's one of the possibilities we've been crafting.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. So, well, I just wanted to talk about you and how you got involved with the project, and I want to hear more about your journey.
Cool. I'll try to be quick.
Hey, we got 8 whole minutes left in this
okay.
segment. Forget about it.
Let's start from my birth. No. I'm a strategic designer. I've been working in branding and graphic design for a big chunk of my life, and I have always been like drawn to tech. So whenever I started getting into NFTs, I minted an Unsig as my first NFT.
Wow.
Then I got some Yumi to get like the cards when they were like 30 drops, and it was like really, really fun. And then we had some projects with the first hits with Arneke and Robert on Unforgotten. We have had other projects and client work and etc. And we started thinking about getting into NFTs, like exploring the medium and stuff. And I have been working Forgotten as a concept for a while, like 3-4 years. And I had all these drawings and stuff.
No wonder it's so amazing. Yeah, it was marinating for a while.
I poured my heart and soul on it. And I have always made this world where these like lost kids lived, and it really resonating with memories and with creativity and with curiosity and stuff. Because we wanted to make a project that actually left something like the biggest utility our project has is like the turning on the spark of creativity in our community and our users. And it's not something you can trade. It's something you have to experiment.
And I think everyone feels like a lost kid on some level, so it's like a human pulling in a way.
Yeah, and so when we started making the NFT actual project, the only thing I have never drawn and never thought about was how did the kids look. Or I had some camps, I had some trees and houses and stuff. But when we are really huge Dungeons and Dragons players, so it all started like wrapping up, and we started thinking about more stuff to do and etc. Then some people started joining the team. Yeah,
that makes so much sense to me now. Just like the way the community interaction is with Forgotten, the D&D connection just like makes a lot of sense to me now.
It's like the whole team is being more than a dungeon master. It's more like we want to set the universe for people to have their own adventures and create their own derivatives and projects and all of this. And we want to give them a little push with the topics, with the concepts, with the ideas.
Yeah.
And I personally get really excited when some community member feels that spark and writes to us like, hey, I haven't like written anything in years, and I'm back into creative writing, or I started looking at stuff differently, or they start role playing in Discord. And that's like the hidden utility that you cannot really buy or trade it. You just have to experiment it. And we the team started growing. We've added Oria from Romania, Astro, and Defi and Fidel. They started in the art department as well. So we're now like 6 or 8. Fernando just got in. Yeah, and we have been working on really great stuff, and Astro has made all the tech and blockchain stuff possible. And we're trying not to make just stuff for our project and specifically in only a project, but actually the community or Cardano in general, like Tent. And we have some other projects there that I have been marinating and cooking for a while as well, to add to all this. And it's all possible thanks to our own community, right? And the stories we can build with them. So yeah, that's a little bit of my story.
I loved the street art y'all did. Oh man, so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like it really hits me to see NFTs in physical public places because it's just like connecting those two worlds, you know. They already are, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're going to Vegas in October, and we're making some physical signs that people in El Salvador are sticking stickers to it, like a really street art way to do it. And we're gonna have some signs in Vegas, so people can stick their NFTs to it, and maybe have an expo later on it. But yeah, we love that grungy, forgotten theme.
Yeah, peeling, faded.
Yeah. Torn.
For sure. Oh man, now I need another Portgon. I always do.
But yeah, go ahead.
Have you guys seen the campfire thing that they're doing yet?
No.
Should I show some of that off or?
Sure.
Yeah.
Campfire.forgotten.com. This is our main like holder hub. So we've been making some tools for holders and for their NFTs. The first one that we released is I think it was the photo booth.
Wow.
So whenever you have a forgotten kid, you have a background with your kid, right? Your camp.
Yeah.
But if you go in there, you can check your wallet, like the photo booth checks your wallet and see which kids you have. And you can add, go there in episode 2 in the bottom. Yeah. So you can, for example, or episode 1, I don't know.
I don't have any episode 2s.
Okay, so right now it's just with episode 2 because we've been indexing episode 0, episode 1. Mm-hmm. But the idea is that you can add your kid, you can change the background, you can add stickers to it because everyone uses like a profile pic. I can show that even. I have
That's
some.
awesome.
And the other thing is the squads.
The squads thing seems cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how you can tell, like, if to do the airdrops thing.
Yeah. In order for you to like complete a squad, you can see like the whole background to get a reference to what you have to get. And if you have multiple kids, you can see which ones are missing or which ones you have extra.
That's awesome.
So we've been building like lots of stuff that our vision and our idea is also to inspire the community to see all the boundaries that we can break with NFTs. They're not just JPEGs, and they can become like so much more. And we can add so much more experience to it, and we can have different stuff around them. And the metaverse doesn't have to be 3D necessarily, or we have to wait for big processors to run it. This is an actual metaverse. Like you can, it's a universe. It has its own stuff, and you could explore it and role play on it. So it's like us trying to make the tools and inspire not only our holders and our community, but also Cardano in general and the NFT as a whole as well.
Yeah, because we are always hopping metaverses when we go into a new place and have like a new window to this different world, and then you can leave that world and go to another world. But yes, exactly, because it's not this certain polished thing we come to associate with new. It's harder to necessarily feel it. People's imagination is always going to be insane also.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing to play with. Not just mine, but for example, if all of us read one sentence from a book, imagine the sentence is something like you see in front of you like this terrible demon. All of us thought about a different one. Or if you think, hey, there's a kid over there, everyone thinks of a different kid. So that thing
in any moment you might think of a different kid any second.
So that thing that D&D unlocked for me is what I want to share with the world and to make everyone aware that creativity and curiosity are tools that can make your life better, and and share like a little bit more of a positive note on it, and that NFTs can be a perfect medium for it to spread.
Perfect. Beautiful.
What a great closing statement.
Definitely.
That was great.
Incorporate curiosity.
Yes.
Into your own challenges. Be curious about your own challenge, and then it won't seem as personal.
Totally.
Legit. All right. Well, this has been a lovely time. We're so glad we've been able to show off some of the trading tent and talk about what's next and what's happening. And it's really great. It's a great
and
tool.
Hear about customization. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when we're closer to it. We're already like into the process. We have scraping all the data and having all the layers and stuff like working. We should be ready like pretty soon. But yeah, I'll let you know, and maybe I can show it off again. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Y'all are always invited.
All right, man. Thank you. Till next time.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Forgotten.
All right. Nice.
I'm trying to think of the things that I don't think those kids are holding peace signs, but they think they might have some words like love on their faces. Those stickers.
Right, the stickers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we gotta shout out our fam. Most of our fam is here on this channel. On our main channel.
Oh.
There's just one person on the other one.
Well,
and I think it might be me.
It's all good. What's up, Valo? Thanks for dropping by. It says Cardano Thor is streaming right now, and I thought I'd pop in and check it out. He's got 77 viewers right now.
Oh my god! Twitch.
I'm very impressed.
That's
Twitch. I don't know if Thor knows what's up.
Yeah, he does.
You know, we could stream him here, and then he could get best of both worlds.
That's right. We should just
That's
show
true.
his
At least
channel.
for a segment.
I'm going to show a little bit of his channel. I'm just going to pop it up just so y'all can see what his channel looks like. This is what you're missing. Costume. So this is live on another channel. It's kind of like a raid, except he doesn't know we're here.
I'm sure he'll find out. He is an avid news watcher.
So they're having a lot of fun. And Thor, if you do check us out, well,
you're welcome.
Yeah. We really give him a boost just now. So.
He probably got a viewer.
Well,
speaking of viewers, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. This channel, not his. This one.
You can do his too, but you have to do this one first.
All right. Well, let's jump to our next segment. We're talking about Cardano and blockchain news. And we need to update these intro videos. They're getting a little tired. The whole thing. I want to redo the whole thing. But for now,
you're a fickle man. Always warm, always sunny.
Cardano and blockchain news.
Speaking of, though, you are right, though, because I thought you were just being fickle, but now I see that it is closer to our old branding. Yeah, it doesn't perfectly go with our new branding, but it still does. It's
I would
still
make one
at least adjacent.
The backdrop, of our main backdrop and some of our fonts, and get it on brand, get it fancy. Plus, I want to add the word blockchain to it because it's not just Cardano news. We have other stuff. Speaking of, this first article is titled Bitcoin. So as you can see, we're already off of Cardano.
Interchain.
But so this is some news. In Miami, Zach Mahlers, founder of Zap, announced that his Lightning Network wallet, Strike, has partnered with Shopify, NCR, and Blackhawk Network. During the presentation, a slide appeared listing some retailers, including McDonald's, Walmart, Home Depot, and Best Buy. According to their websites, Blackhawk and NCR also serve Starbucks, Chipotle, El Corte Inglés, Lowe's, Staples, Woolworths, and thousands of other global retailers. We'll have to wait for more details to understand exactly when and how some of these retailers will start accepting Bitcoin. According to Mahlers, any website that uses Shopify online card transactions can now process payments using Bitcoin's Lightning Network.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Mainstream adoption.
Yeah.
I don't have any Bitcoin, so it doesn't help me that much. Give me
But
some
it's-
Cardano capable payment gateways.
It's like in a way I feel torn about this, but I guess I'm not thinking like ultimately we do want every store to adopt this, right? Like is that
sure.
desirable?
And I also want to be able to pay taxes.
Because I just feel like
with
if
my
everyone
crypto.
accepts it,
I also
doesn't
don't
that
want to be
mean that
taxed
they
twice.
have
Sorry.
they want to control it more? I don't know.
They want to control it real bad right now.
I know. You're right.
But luckily, they're too old to really figure it out, a lot of them. So
that's true.
Them being the government. The government's old. Just going to say that. It's made of old people.
Needs a rejuvenation, certainly.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, yeah, Wing Riders.
The Wing Riders Dex has launched, and that means awesome mascots for Dexes. Or I guess that's not a mascot. I don't know. Is it?
This is clearly a mascot, this person.
Well, I was just thinking maybe they're real. Maybe this is how Dexes operate. They have a bunch of people in suits, and this is just normal.
If they don't show up with at least one of their team members dressed up like this guy at CNFT Con.
Oh, yeah.
What is even happening?
Yeah. There's got to be a Wing Rider.
Yeah. They have to be constructing this helmet, don't they? I would hope so.
At least some version of it.
So, Wing Riders, if you're watching, get on it.
They may just be bringing a bunch of pictures, but they really do need a costume.
I think it'd be pretty hot.
Yeah.
So you can get alerted to all the latest.
Yes, the mid-month update for Cardano Dev.
Yeah. So the IOG mid-month update went out today, and it covers SPO upgrades, the latest status on preparations on the June vessel hard fork, including a target date of June 29th. This will bring significant performance and capability improvements to the network and Plutus smart contract.
And I would encourage y'all to watch this technical briefing about Plutus because it will help you understand what the hell's going on. It's not that long, and it's got a lot of info. I would say when it kind of gets into the weeds a little bit technically, but it's got enough there that you can pick it up as a layperson. And generally, it's good to understand a little bit about what's happening out there. We're all kind of riding on this ship together. You might as well know what's going on below decks to an extent. But it's a great one and very well presented. Thank you very much, IOG. Another article here. And Alyssa Summer has stepped away. She'll be right back. But I can tell you a bit about it. Sony and Kirkbi, Kirkbi, all caps, invest in Epic Games. So Epic Games announced a $2 billion round of funding to advance the company's vision to build the metaverse and support its continued growth. Sony Group Corporation, as well as Kirkbi, the family-owned holding and investment company behind the Lego Group, each invested $1 billion, respectively. Wow. So the chairman of Sony said, as a creative entertainment company, we are thrilled to invest in Epic to deepen our relationship with the metaverse field, a space where creators and users share their time. And the CEO of Kirkbi said, Epic Games is known for building playful and creative experiences and empowering creators large and small. And the CEO and founder of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney, said, the investment will accelerate our work to build the metaverse and create spaces where players can have fun with friends, brands can build creative and immersive experiences, and creators can build a community and thrive.
This
well, it all sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, and this is coming after a major update to Unreal Engine. I think it's Unreal Engine 5 now. Which added a bunch of interesting stuff, but I was gonna tweet the other day, I'm gonna sell all my Pavia for Epic stock, just because.
For real.
It's so
as a joke, but
holding NFTs versus holding actual stock and company, it's kind of similar in that is kind of how you
definitely.
Right?
But you have a better idea of if the person's a good person.
I think
if it's NFTs.
It makes so much more sense to me personally. NFTs make a lot more sense.
Not every
to me
time,
than stock,
of course. But I just feel like I'm going to have a better time being good at knowing what a good NFT is than what a good stock is.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, if Epic Games dropped
Except for
an
Oddbods.
NFT,
That's right. That was every blind squirrel.
So, well, we're through this segment, but I don't believe that our special guest has arrived yet, Toxica. So I'm looking at the backstage cameras here, and I'm not seeing it.
That Twitter. I want to see what's going on
With their thing. Why don't we wait until they arrive and
sure.
pop it up? I think we could just move on to our events, contest and giveaway section.
Events, costumes, and giveaways.
It's always
That's
costume.
Also part
That's
of it.
the whole event. The whole day is a costume event. You know, I'm gonna bring Stella a little closer.
Oh, I'm gonna put the Stella auction up too. I forgot to do that.
We got a little bit of Fort Gotten vibes today.
Yeah.
You know, of course. Stella
Also,
used to be a child.
Let's get her up a little closer. She wants to be involved.
I do have an event contest.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll play the intro.
Okay, event, contest, get it started.
All right. My wig is migrating.
I see a waving.
There we go. It's okay.
Sampo was saying bye.
Oh, he was on the other side. Yeah.
I thought he needed attention because Pete was harassing him or something.
Yeah, it can happen. All right. So events, contests, and giveaways. Tyler, did you want to begin?
Can I go next? I'm just setting up the auction real quick.
So we're talking about Universe 25. So we've talked about them before, but they've got a contest going on.
Draw a human.
So we're talking about them again. Here we go.
Events. So Universe 25 Draw a Human art contest is ending. Sorry. I remember we talked about it last time. So they provided a template of male and female human, and if you want to enter the contest, you just post it on Twitter and tagged them, and then you post your tweet into the art contest channel on their Discord. So do a tweet, then post to the Discord. Entries must be submitted no later than April 16th at 8 p.m. UTC. So there are still 2 days left to enter. And damn, that's amazing.
And you've already lost. Just looking at the first entry.
Where is this?
Udon.
Oh, this one. Holy moly. Wow. I love Udon.
Okay, we'll see what other entries there are to further convince me not to try.
Udon is a famous Ash and Trey.
Ooh, I love that.
That's really cool.
Seems about right. Yeah.
Udon is a famous art contest enterer.
Do we see it?
Draw human art contest. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Okay, it's resolving itself because it's that guy looking. So there's the phone.
Oh, yes. I see it. I see it.
There he is.
Base. Yeah, right.
Oh, wow. Okay, I see it.
It comes out eventually.
I was looking at first to the right at like a t-shirt sort of looking situation.
That's cool.
Okay. So
wow. And so the prizes are 200 ADA and 1 NFT for number 1, 100 ADA plus 1 NFT for number 2. Whoa.
That's hot.
And then 3rd and 4th place get 50 ADA.
All right. Well, we got to get a Stella contest going.
I know.
Like a real one. If this is what's happening,
yeah,
we gotta get some more Stella happening. So
we can put more thought. Like we can come up with a good concept for a Stella contest.
They've got lots of prizes also, which is nice. So a couple more, and I think. Rona is now backstage, so we're just finishing up this segment, and then we'll bring you on. Awesome. So did you want to pop yours up, Tyler?
Yeah. It's actually an IRL one.
Oh shit.
So I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but I have a bit of an art show happening this weekend that Tyler Luke set up.
That's awesome.
I don't know the best way to do this.
So big.
I'm ready to zoom in on you.
All right, so this is one of the artist drawings that's going to be in the show.
Wow. Awesome.
It's like the first time I ever got something like this professionally printed. It's like, it looks so crazy in person.
Nice, dude.
That's so cool. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that this moment is happening. It's really special to be in a place like that.
Yeah, no, I'm so I mean, it's crazy.
And you get to see your stuff real in front of you in that way.
That's the crazy part, honestly. Like,
it looks so good.
Let me go.
Baby Rodrigo, you're gonna look so handsome in that gallery.
Yeah, they're pretty big too. It's like
so
2
cool.
feet by like 30 inches.
Sick, dude.
That's gonna be tonight.
This weekend. So if anyone's near New London, Connecticut, that's where it's gonna be.
All right. That's legit. And how did that come about?
Ugly Star. He plans all these like they're like art shows, but like parties at the same time too. It's at this place called like Hygienic Art. So like the upstairs is gonna be like all like that's where those are gonna be posted, and then downstairs it's like he got all these like performers, like there's like some rappers and a comedian I think, and like some I don't know. It's like a bunch of
gallery
I wish we could be there. It sounds
I know, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he used to do them a lot when we were in college, so they're just getting bigger and bigger. So hopefully, it like continues. Next year, we can all go to one. Maybe.
Bigger and bigger. Maybe we'll be
that's
there next
legit.
year.
If you start doing something in college, that's the time when you get the most social connection. So it's gonna like really spiral.
All right, cool. We got another contest going on here. Pigeonholed.
Yes.
Design an egg. Oh yeah, of course. Hodl. So the NFT project Pigeon Hodl is holding a Design the Spring Egg contest. Upload your design by April 19th. You still got some time. Winners will be announced the next day, April 20th. There'll be 3 winners selected individually by the Pigeon Hodl team members. So you get the egg template from the Blueprint channel in their Discord. You make it stunning with any method you'd like. You upload the design to the fan art channel in the Discord and wait for the winners list. And your artwork might become an official design for this season's egg.
Wow.
Prizes are 1 season 2 pigeon NFT plus a whitelist spot, 1 pigeon head PFP, PIJIN, plus a whitelist spot, and then the final prize is 1 whitelist spot.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. And it's like a perfect thing for anybody to be able to enter, like no matter what their art style is. Like
just an egg.
It's just an egg.
You're gonna be able to do lines, whatever you want to do. Like,
all right, last thing to talk about.
There's one more after this. A pretty big one. I'm surprised it's not.
Hot event of the season.
Yes. This is a huge one.
This is sick, and this is today. So get ready for it.
Happening
9 p.m.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna have to be there. So this is the first event with Cascade is coming, and you can get a special airdrop if you are a deluxe FutureBot holder. Speaking of, I need my FutureBot back, Tyler. You stole it from me earlier in the show. So
no, we didn't trade.
Remember,
it didn't go through.
That's
right.
Okay,
there you go.
Then I guess you're off the hook this time.
But it wasn't Trading Tent's fault.
This close.
True. Yeah, it wasn't Trading Tent's fault. It was our fault.
No, it was just my wallet being overfull. Okay, cool. That's
one last event, a pretty big one, is the second chance on Clay Nation plots is happening right now. And anyone's available to enter, even if you don't hold any clays. But the more clays you do hold, okay, so like there'll be some given away to people with no clays, and then some given to people with clays. And I think
you get 1 entry even if you don't have any clays.
Yeah, and if you do have clays, it looked like it was 1 entry per clay, which is cool.
Anything above 1, you get.
And it's
so
not. Go ahead.
So the way it works is you go into their Discord, and they have their verification bot. And if you're already verified, or either way, you just message the verified. You message that bot with you do ! verify, then your address, and then it's kind of weird how it works. I think you choose
the quantity that you have in your wallet, or like the amount of Sonic Villages you want, the amount of
you have to have that many,
right? So the amount that you have. Which also kind of equals the amount you want.
All right.
But also, they said that don't go too high either. So like, if you do have enough to get like 10 clays, you win, you have to get the 10 clays. So like $1,000 or $1,000 ADA. So like they said,
you have to get what you ask for.
I'll mint as many
Yeah,
as they'll let me.
exactly.
I'll figure it out.
I will sell other things.
It's not going to be a bad choice, at least in the short term.
But yes, it is something to definitely think about.
Okay, so the Stella auction is live. I dropped the link in the Discord here.
Yeah.
So if you want Spay Wife Stella, who is a fortune teller, then you can check that out. And one last event happening, Marbles, every night. Happens tomorrow at 11 p.m. Yeah, every week, every Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern time. And you can win fat prizes. There are over 100 people there every night or every week. And it'll be, myself and
we should
Summer
break
here and the captain.
And it would be really cool if we broke 200, which is the most viewers that there's ever been. And I think that with the new time slot, it's more in reach. People just have to know about the new time slot.
So check that one out. It's on Twitch at Cardania_2021.
That's right.
Welcome Jenny to the chat.
Jenny.
Right, it is now time for our second special guest. That's right. We're talking Rona from Toxica. Are
show
you
business
ready?
Well, movies, not show business.
Yeah, Toxica. Here we go. All right. You're all very excited. It's time.
How could they not? They're cinema lovers.
Hey.
Look at your colors. Looking awesome.
Yeah.
I thought I adapt a little bit to what you guys are doing here with your colors.
It really does.
Yeah, and butterfly time.
Yes, butterflies. Yeah, that's really cool because in the last two guests, we had Cardano, Thor, and you both felt like the backgrounds really.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. The last time we had someone with the spotlight, they came out with a music video a couple days later.
That's true. That's true.
I think you have to drop a music video.
And then you come out and she's dropping it.
True. Oh yeah, true.
She's covering the bases.
Yeah. So that's the big news. Yeah. Oh, we're doing great. We're excited to talk to you about the project. Tell us when this is dropping. The 17th, right?
Yes, Sunday. Easter Sunday is already afoot.
Got to be a weekend for a movie.
Very cool.
It has to be. And if anybody celebrates Easter Monday, so that's perfect for you.
That's
you can sit down with the family and watch it.
We are going to pop the popcorn and sit in front of the biggest computer screen
in the house,
and we'll check it out.
Yeah, so this is the first feature film on Cardano, and it's coming out as a CNFT, as an actual NFT. That's pretty cool.
Correct. Yes, actually, yeah. But it's very exciting. It's been a very strange and slightly scary week because it took us so long to make the movie, and now it's suddenly like the date is here. Like in 3 days, we released the movie to Cardano, and time just flew suddenly.
Definitely. Well, that's because time in this community is a very weird thing. So you had been working on the movie before this community, but then you came here and everything gets wild with time when you come here.
Very true, very true. It's completely surreal. It's its own world and its own realm. And I have a feeling I'm in this community for years, and I just made it like through the first 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. The beginning of the rest of your life.
Yeah. And you have achieved so much more than in 15 years filmmaking, really. So we're really excited.
Exactly. Because things can happen fast. Things are allowed to happen fast, and ideas can be made reality a lot faster just because you're meeting so many good people and stuff like that. Instead 100%. Of like searching to hope for one good human in a sea of nice.
And you have the encouragement, if someone doesn't like what you do, they just don't follow you or just don't like it or whatever. It's no, nobody is dragging you back. And it's just very nice to make steps forward and stay there, not one step forward, 2 steps back, as it is in life so many times. So we enjoy it greatly.
I didn't even think about that fact, is like you don't get all this sort of endless, mindless hate that you just kind of get it from something being released to like public that isn't sort of here we all kind of go off into our own worlds and then share worlds together instead of just like what it has always been. It just makes so much sense.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, suddenly it does all make sense. And that was very strange in the beginning. I thought, why do people encourage us so much? It's incredible. We're like, I just have to take it now.
Yeah, for real. Once you've accepted it is actually the normal thing. It's like, oh,
it should be. It should
I need to change now, I guess.
You're not used to it anymore. It's like, why are people cheering? Why are people interested in what you do and ask you questions? It's incredible. So yeah, we gladly talk and take it.
That's awesome. Is your hair purple right now?
A little bit.
Is it just the light?
Oh, you have a purple light.
Yeah, it's movie magic.
That's
totally.
Right. Yeah.
It really is.
So you guys are also minting another project. You're minting Augusta season 1 right now.
We are. It's kind of like a crossover. So Augusta basically served two purposes. For one, she served the introduction of the lead actress or the lead character.
Wow.
And the other purpose is that she has, as you can see, unlock like keys to little secrets and agilities. So if you have those, you have to look very closely. You have to explore your Augusta. And if she has one of those extras, then you can unlock extra behind the scenes or gag reel or whatever for the movie. Yeah. And she will be mintable while we still have the movie out from Sunday onward.
Mm-hmm.
So there will basically be cross minting those two things.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, and it's like you got to keep it open because someone becomes even more attached to a character after the movie happens.
Yeah, and we just wanted to bring some more, nowadays movies, they pop up and disappear after today's. You watch something else, sometimes 2-3 movies on a day. And I remember when I was a teenager or younger, you watched your Indiana Jones or you watched your Jurassic Park or something, and
your character.
Exactly, and you knew it, and you had your action figure or your Batman, you had your Catwoman, and at a certain point you just got more involved with the characters and the story, and we don't have that anymore because everything comes and goes so fast and so rapidly and quickly that you think, okay, it's just gone. I don't have to think about it anymore. What am I watching next? And that's a shame because there's a lot of magic in movies if done right. And ideally hope that Toxica has that magic. For me, it does. But I hope that the audience likes it. But also with Augusta, you just give it more interaction. You just give it more adventure. And you give it more grip. You make sure people get to know her and invest more time and love into a movie again,
I already feel a little more invested just knowing that I have the option to have her as an NFT. Like, I just feel more invested in her character now that I
yes, it's true.
know about that,
You
so
got one of them.
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Can you tell us a little, I guess, without revealing too much, just what it's about, what the movie's about?
Yeah, give us that,
what's the pitch?
The lines that you can.
Oh dear. I'm horrible in pitching, so I keep it short.
Okay, this is the loving space.
Yeah.
It's just Augusta basically is the lead character. She is a former stunt woman. She cannot work in that profession anymore. I don't tell you why. And she now moonlights as a dodgy PI. So she basically beats people up for a living or does all the dirty work for the underground bosses. It's very Gotham City, it's very Batman, but obviously we did our own thing.
That's cool.
At a certain point she enters a realm that is very strange. It might be, that something horrible has happened there, but you don't really know. It's full of secrets.
Lovecraftian.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And she gets in touch with something mysterious, which might be ancient and possibly even cosmic. So it might not be from this world. Very Lovecraftian elements there. And she starts to transform, but not only in a term of body transformation. she also starts to transform her mind. Some things is happening. She sees things differently. She doesn't know what is real and what isn't. And that makes her an even more intriguing anti-hero, because from the beginning, she is a hero that can be unhinged, that can go dark if she is pushed in a wrong way. And that makes it more interesting to follow her, because you never know what she's up to. And Toxica was really inspired by that through the 1990s movies. So, like action, adventure, and horror elements like The Relic, or like even Body Snatchers from the 80s
and 90s did have a lot of good movies like that. A lot of good mind-bending movies.
A lot of new concepts being
Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they were really unpredictable if you think about it. You didn't know, because nobody painted by numbers back in the days, original ideas. And I just thought, because we had a story, we had to change the story multiple times, because things don't work out the way you want them to work out, or you need them to work out.
Totally.
So you have to shoot from the hip every now and then, and you have to change things, And it was really interesting for us, because we didn't know at some point how the story unfolded, and the ending is completely different from what I wrote, because I didn't know. So many things went wrong that I thought, oh God, do I still have a movie? And we edited it basically on the day and put it all together. And I thought, okay, what do I have to do next to make this work? And that's basically how it unraveled itself. And I think that also benefited the movie in a way, because it is more unpredictable. And it just keeps attention.
Yeah. You're so right. That would resolve the issue of like the thing that happens being the thing that someone might think would happen, because it's not what you thought would happen and you wrote it. Yeah. Exactly. That reminds me of we wrote a murder mystery with our friend for like our tours a long time ago, and it was so hard to connect those dots, and you're always having to move things around. So I can totally see, since you're sort of in a sci-fi thrilling realm, you would have a lot of that going on.
Yeah, but murder mystery is a completely different ball game. It's very, very difficult. You basically really have to start from the end, from the resolution of the case. And I did write one, and it wasn't very good, so I didn't release it. But
how you feel?
Really not easy.
That's so cool. I can't wait to watch on Sunday.
Oh, I can't wait to hearing you guys to watch it.
So I don't know if you guys talked about it, but so how are people gonna find where will people be able to watch the movie?
Well, we will bombard you with, obviously, in our Discord and Twitter with links, but it will be via Pool PM and Retro NFTs, because it will be a CNFT. So you have the great advantage just to have a movie in your wallet. You will get automatically a link to have an even higher resolution. I mean, we did watch the movie, watch it recently, and it looks wonderful. I'm so happy it really works out the way we want it. Yeah, I'm so grateful to. Big shout out to Retro NFTs.
They're great people. Yeah,
getting it all done. Oh, they're gorgeous people. And and you get an extra link, so you still have an even higher resolution, just in case you watch it on I don't know where, but and then you have the utilities. So all Augustus come with utilities you can unlock, and all these come to you as well. So we have a lot to drop very soon.
That's awesome. And how much is Augusta?
Augusta now is 40 ADA.
Okay, great.
For 2,500 in total. And we started minting 2 weeks ago, but we still keep minting her. So she will still be out there until she's gone, basically. But max for a year. And exactly the same with the movie. So the movie will start on Sunday, and also maximum for a year. But we probably, hopefully, sell out before then. I don't know. But
I'm Augusta tonight, and I am hoping for a lighter. A lighter would be awesome.
Are there details about the number of movies that you're minting and price and everything, or is that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is that out there?
We did put it out there. It's we mint for 100 ADA each, which was the most difficult price we ever had to decide on, because we really didn't know, because the value is completely different from what you can charge.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to charge a movie ticket because, there's no point in that. So we saw it more as a invest, like a future valuable token, more or less, or really something that will increase in value over time, depending on how we react with it. So if, for example, we decide to still sell it to Netflix or license it, they don't buy anymore, but or license it to other streaming services, your value will increase, will be increased by that. However, if someone puts it on YouTube for free, it will not. So don't do that. Also, you paid for it. No, it is really something that is like a collectible, and in combination with your Auguste. If you don't have one, it's fine. But if you have one, it will have a different value. Simply, there will be only 1,000 movies. So we started small because it is the first time ever we did it, and we don't. Yeah, we really don't know. We really don't know how other people do it, because there is nothing exactly the same out there. So we just have to try and do better next time if it doesn't work.
That's awesome. I think that sounds really good. I cannot wait to watch a full NFT movie. It's going to be really great.
My heart is racing completely and nerve-wracked all week.
Well, breathe and let go and know that you have done it already. You've done the hard part. Now is the part where you just get to enjoy what happens.
It's just a
no matter what.
Pre-drop butterflies.
Yeah,
they're always there.
Exactly. Because either way, no matter what happens, you are blossoming into an NFT butterfly. We all are, and we're all growing about it. Yeah.
No. So what do you still have to do? Is there any final preparations that need to be done? What's before the big day?
Pop the popcorn.
Exactly.
Well, we have to do, obviously, but
she's got to do popcorn as well.
Well, we basically are done with testing. We have tested it a week ago, but now we made some changes and it looks great. So we're done with testing. We basically sit on it and wait until the date drops.
Yes,
so it's all ready to go.
Yes,
and so that's a good place to be. A little bit more.
Yeah, what are you going to do with your time? I mean,
yeah, just getting the word out there, really. That's more important because we still seem to be a little bit underdoggy, which is fine. We like it that way, but we also would like to meet more people and just getting more people on board and film fans and So
definitely. Exactly. That's the one thing that you can do in this time. And we will definitely retweet from the news. You already know.
We'll do that word.
Yeah. I just had the most amazing idea. I think you or Retro NFTs should make movie concessions that people can buy
popcorn
before your movie drops. Because food is so cute and like
that's where the money's made, after all.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
I love that.
Popcorn and.
I mean, we will have a screening in London because we still owe cast and crew. They haven't seen the movie. Nobody's seen the movie, but our team,
cool.
yeah. And we want to make a nice screening in London and hopefully overseas as well. We need to find someone to collaborate with, to make like an American screening somewhere. But yes, it would be very exciting. Probably in summer.
Cool. That'd be so cool if we played it at CNFT Con.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to make that happen.
Like that would be a packed house for sure.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
I have a question. What is the cast? Oh hell yeah! What does the cast and crew think of the movie being an NFT? This is probably the first time they've ever done anything like that, right?
Yes. Well, I think one of our guys. I mean, we have a tiny crew. We're literally, including post-production, probably 7 people. So, including myself. So one of them knows what an NFT is. And he is very proud of us. He said it's a great idea, and he really complimented us and like supports us online as well. But the
That's
rest,
about how much of the population knows.
Oh.
Yeah,
1 of 7.
Yeah, 1 of 7. Sorry,
absolutely. No, it's and a couple of actors I think know as well, but they also support us like really crazy on YouTube, on Twitter, which is fine. But I think most of them don't know what it is, and I think until the movie's out, they don't know what to think about it. So they still ask me, where can I stream it? Where can I see it? I'm like, you're gonna wait until summer, our private screening. So
if you really want it, you can come get it.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. But I'm scared when I say
I would.
I mean, we're
yeah.
Yeah, and they ask you what is it, and then you have 85,000 questions, and you have to answer all of them to every single person. And I kind of scared of that.
Oh, that's
here
rough.
you go. Here's a pamphlet.
You need like a one-pager or something.
Yeah.
So I wait until it's out, and then I say, look, you can buy it if you have A, B, and C. So
easier.
That is a smarter, faster way. Yeah, you would have 85 questions from a bunch of different people, certainly. So since today Stella is dressed as Fortune Stella, she is a fortune teller. She wanted to read your tarot. She wanted me to read your tarot card, but she's the one that wanted it to happen. So this is about, everything that's going
I love that.
down.
Thank you, Stella.
Yes. Looks really good because it's the Queen of Pentacles, and Pentacles are always about material abundance.
Does it mean I buy more dresses? Very good.
It might.
Wow. Okay. That's a cute dress. Yeah. It's in regard to what I was thinking of when I asked it is like you and this movie's future in the CNFT community, like upcoming, since obviously the movie's happening. So we see the Queen of Pentacles in the midst of a lush green garden. Her dress is made of tulips, connecting her with the rest of the world. She carries flowers in a basket and wears a formal jacket, which illustrates that she is a good provider and working woman. And it says the upright meaning is nurturing, provider, earth mother, generosity, resourcefulness.
Wow.
Fertility.
Wow.
So maybe this is fertile grounds for your dreams.
Doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Resourcefulness, generosity, yeah. I mean, you have given that vibe to this community too. Like you as a person have put forth divine feminine nurturing vibes, I think. So I think it makes sense.
Oh, thank you. Well, I do my best to, be me. Hopefully in a good way. I don't know. It's not always
make people feel good around us. Yes. Totally.
Oh, thank you, Stella.
She sees people for how they are.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea. I love. Oh, thank
you.
you.
The advantage of standing still all the time. You really notice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like everyone's saying, screening at CNFT Con would be insane.
Yeah, how can we make that happen? Well, we do have a meeting with Marco today coming up.
Yeah.
So
is there a
we'll bring it up.
Could even be at CNFT Con, like on a
definitely
pull down.
I'm making a note.
Yeah, that would be great.
Toxica at CNFT Con.
And they got more states now.
We'll definitely bring it up. That's all we can do. But here we go.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is I think it's really exciting to get in right during the calm before the storm.
Yeah, it really is.
It feels like you have some space right now
breaking
up
out
here that maybe has not been there lately, and
because you're done the work.
Yeah.
I even read 5 pages of my book today in my garden. It was great. So
that's huge. Finding time to read a book is something I hadn't done until recently, and it does show that you have a little space for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You also need it. I tend to work all the time and think I'm missing out when I'm not in space.
That's what your card said. Yeah. Oh, me too. I have such a divide right now of being lazy and being so ambitious. It's like I don't know which is the right decision.
But you can be lazy because you have the biggest job ever right now.
I know.
So I keep reminding
That's why there's a divide. Normally, the ambition wins every time, and it's like, what are you talking about?
Very
you have no
helpful.
excuse. But now I'm like, oh wait, maybe I have an excuse.
So
I don't know.
Maybe it needs a little rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, you have to be lazy every now and then, and just like Carlos always said, schedule your playtime as well. You know, just as much as you schedule your work time.
To do
Not so bad about it. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I can't wait until this baby here can go see one of your movies in real life.
Oh. Maybe wait 16 years.
Yeah. No, definitely. But I'm saying you will be huge then. Like
that's right.
That's what I mean. Like
hopefully, we have made all the movies we wanted to make then. Oh,
yeah.
So many stories to tell. You know,
damn right.
That's incredible.
Definitely.
Well, we'll have to check back in 16 years.
And
so we'll just mark the calendar now.
And this is where you can see actual, like, NFT world is where you're going to see actual original movies and storylines instead of something that is just like a remake or like a thing, you know. It's like you're going to have more original content.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the goal further down the road, really, for Serenity, you know. Like I said in a space today, I said, look, Toxica needs to walk so other movies, if that's our movies or other people's movies, can run. So it's really very gently and elegantly bringing back original stories is very important, because you know what you got on original stories nowadays. If you have an original story, you barely get the funding to do it right.
Yeah.
And either you self-fund like we did, or you don't have the money and you settle for less, or you have to settle for less. And it's a shame because you miss out on so many things. And you really do when you see scripts that are on the so-called blacklist of beautiful stories nobody ever made. You know, they just get lost in development hell, and it just never happen. And you think, what? That's a movie I've never seen, and it's incredible. You think, I want to watch this, and yeah, that's basically the reason we're here. Because I mean, I would love to make a Batman movie. I think I said it last time. I would love. That would be the only franchise movie I'd ever love to make. But other than that, just original, really. There's so many stories out there. It's a shame not to tell them.
That would be amazing if you made a Batman.
Poison Ivy story, yes. It's basically Toxica is basically, yeah, you know, like a Lovecraftian plant story. But if I had the IP, if I had the copyright, I would do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd love to.
One day,
Monster Poison Ivy movie.
Awesome. Well, we will be there Sunday.
Yeah. Very cool.
I am so proud of you. I'm glad that you're having this. Just know that it's going to be good. You know, you've done everything that you could. It's going to be a great experience.
I think it will be. I mean, we're very excited. I think we really got a bit of a heart attack when, I don't know if you remember that space with Clay Nation where Snoop asked for movies.
Yeah.
I was like,
we were there.
Everybody, we literally were like saying Toxica.
Yeah. I can't believe it. So
I'm sure everyone was yelling it. I mean, like at least a third of the people probably were.
Definitely.
Incredible, and so many DMs and everything, and tweets. So that was great. But yeah, let's see. Maybe if you watch that, would be nice.
And it got that was on people's minds. They're even more pumped and primed to see an NFT movie after hearing him talk about it.
If we ever get a chance to talk to Snoop, we'll bring it up. You know?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Then I'll have an excuse of something to say to him.
Exactly.
Perfect.
He was looking for ladies who could talk. Who were? What did he say? Someone who could speak intelligently. I don't know what he said. But he wanted intelligent ladies. Nice movies. Good. Here we go.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, would be cool. But yeah, for one, we just have to really focus on getting it out there without burning anything down, and just Fingers
But if
crossed
you do,
for a good audience.
But I'm sure you won't burn it.
No, I think now I'm more confident that everything works well. It looks gorgeous. Really happy the way it looks, and quality is high. It's all there. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of it now. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Can't wait to watch her kick some ass. I think it's even cooler now that I know, like, the thing. I just really want to know why she is a, she's got this problem with being a stunt woman. Like, people don't want to hire her, or why she got fired. That's really exciting to me.
Yeah, it turned out when the movie was done, because I didn't want to make anything that relates to me. I wanted to make fiction only. And when the movie was done, my life had changed throughout the lockdowns and everything. And I noticed, or like Carlos noticed more, how close to home it actually hit with her being the way she is. Oh, it's incredible how much you subconsciously project into a character you think is not like you at all.
She's an extreme version of what was happening, like because she is going out picking fights that can be on different levels, and it's really interesting that there's physical and sort of spiritual, emotional changes or mental.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and also that like she is not a part of the world really. She always stands on the outside. She's never really one of the elements that, because all the characters are somehow interwoven with where they are, and she's the only one who leaves all the locations and doesn't really enter another location to stay in. Yeah, it's no one else. It's only her, and she doesn't belong anywhere. And I think that's also interesting that she doesn't quite find her way in, and maybe she doesn't belong there at all. We don't know, and that's what's really interesting about her, and what I'm very proud of, if I can say that briefly. I'm very proud of how she is as a woman, because last time I mentioned that she was actually written as a man, and then the actor was replaced by an actress, and I didn't have time to rewrite it. I just said, look, I just changed the name. That takes me 2 seconds, but you have to work with the rest, which I wrote. And she did, and it really showed just to us that the character didn't depend on anything like sexuality or gender or anything, but she just worked as a character. And the good thing is that the actress made her very feminine, but in a way, but not
badass.
Like, it made her really interesting. Yeah, like a strong, badass woman, but also like owning her femininity and her vulnerability. And she knows when she has to delegate, and she knows when she has to pass it on to someone who might do just a better job for once. Just say, look, you're stronger than me physically, you do this for me, so I don't have to bother with it, and I focus on something else I'm good at. And that is something really, really wonderful, and I love it. I just love her for doing that.
Yeah, because it goes against sort of the 80s tropes of like the action hero being like, I do everything because that makes me. Yeah, it's like,
and I cook your dinner on the side while I'm kicking alien ass.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
No, it's really good, and I really like it, because personally I think that's something very precious. That female vulnerability and female power that is there, and I think it should be emphasized. And she doesn't have to be perfect in everything. She can delegate, which makes her even stronger, in my opinion.
For sure.
So we got a question here, and this will probably be a good one to wrap up the segment.
That is
Cosmic
a good
Cuties,
one.
Yeah, asks, what is your favorite Lovecraft story? And they wonder if the mythos has inspired your work.
Oh, that's two different answers. My favorite Lovecraft story, indeed, is Mountains of Madness.
Nice. That's one of the first I ever read.
Man, I love it. I heard that James Cameron and Tom Cruise and Guillermo del Toro had teamed up many, I think 12 years ago, to make an adaptation of that, which would have been fiction. Didn't get it made done. I don't know why it never happened, because it's strange. Like, you can't go more perfect than these guys. But
yeah, that does make a lot of sense.
Very strange, never happened. But I love that story. I love the archaeology and the ancient mystery, and that influenced Toxica a lot. Like having an element that might be ancient and definitely is cosmic, is not from here. And that's definitely my favorite Lovecraft story.
It's got a slow build realization kind of thing as the character slowly like finds out more and more specifics and sees murals and finds out in the writing and the leftover the remains of a camp that's been ravaged, and like figuring out, wait, what happened here?
Yeah. And it's completely out of your mind as well, because you don't know, you cannot really grasp it. And
sanity loss.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It can go anywhere. And I love that about that story, that you, until the end, you don't know what the hell is actually going on, and what's the purpose of all that. So I love that. And something that inspired Toxica specifically is a little bit more secretive. Maybe people don't know it as well. It's not a Lovecraft story, but it's very Lovecraftian. And it evolves around the King in Yellow, which is an entity.
That's my favorite.
That story that stuck with me. The original King in Yellow story. What a story!
What a story! Because he's not explained at all. You don't know. It's a cosmic entity. You know what he can do. And it wasn't what he can do, but more the spider web around him of possibilities that inspired me for it.
That's always the scary thing in reality,
potential.
like what we don't know and what is potentially this horrible thing, because we don't understand it at all. The more you understand it, the less scary it is. So it just makes sense.
Absolutely. And that is, but just giving you just about enough details or elements to know where it might go, so your brain does the rest of the work for you. And that's like with the King in Yellow, I have so many theories, but I'm pretty sure none of them are very true. And I just love, I have an illustrated Kindle in motion version of that story, so you read it and it even moves like pictures. It's insanely cool. I love that.
So cool. Can't wait to see the stories that your world and perspective brings to us.
No, sure. I can't wait for you to see it. I'm really curious about the feedback, and
I got you. Don't worry, that is a priority. Great pregnant activity.
We're doing good here. We this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, and always love to be with you guys. And
you too.
Inside out.
All right, thank you. And we're gonna, we'll check back in after we watch the movie.
Definitely.
Get it, my Augusta.
Yeah.
Gag reel. That's what.
Oh my goodness.
I bet it's really funny.
I tell you a story when the movie's out. You won't be.
Sounds good.
Okay, wait. All right. Well, until next time.
Until then, thank you. Bye.
Oh man.
Wow.
Love it. A lot of good Lovecraft. I always appreciate when that comes up. I read a lot. I remember back in the day. Dude, what I really love about that King in Yellow story, the one where with the play and the two kind of the artist and the woman that he's drawing, and it's such a kind of a mundane story between these two people, and then like halfway through or even 2/3 of the way, they read the play and everything changes. They read the King in Yellow, and suddenly everything is falling apart. Life has changed. Everything's different. You don't expect it. You're reading the story, you're like, oh, it's kind of just like, a little slice of life. And then suddenly they're like, oof, good shit.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of other books that you've introduced to me, like House of Leaves, where you think it's one thing, like the first chapter is written by this one type of person, and then you end up in a totally different place with different people, but then it all sort of comes together while you're learning about these two seemingly different people. That's always
if fun. You had one of those stories to suggest to someone who's never read a Lovecraft, I don't think I have.
Okay. You should read House of Leaves.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's amazing. Kyler, you would fucking love it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because
you have to get the physical book.
I only like physical.
Okay,
well, for that one specifically, because it's 3 stories. Okay, it's a story. It's an essay about a movie, and but the essay about the movie is a manuscript that was never published that's being gotten ready to publish by the guy who found the manuscript.
Some guy just found
he kind of gets involved with this guy, and the guy dies, and then Johnny Truant, who is kind of the manuscript holder, gets the manuscript, and he's reading it and trying to like fix it up, but the manuscript is about a movie. It's like a dissection of a film. But Johnny Truant, that film does not seem to exist. He can't find the movie in the world that he lives in. And the story so the manuscript is kind of breaking it down, but then the story of the movie
it's not
is
actually
a whole nother thing. And that's like the real story. Is like, and the rest of it is just like discussion of that story, and then footnotes about the discussion of that story. And in the footnotes, Johnny starts talking about his life. And like his story is coming into it. Sometimes the footnotes are like an entire page long of him just kind of going, because he's not an editor. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
And
it's beautiful.
But it's actually not confusing at all. Like the way he just described that sounded like it's Yeah. There are a lot of levels. There are a lot of levels to it, but it makes perfect sense as like also while you're reading.
I made a short movie in college of a short excerpt of the film. I created it, and it's on YouTube. It's called Exploration Number 4. If you want to try and find it, it's really good.
Yeah, you would really like that book, though, Tyler. I definitely think so.
Okay, good stuff. Now we've got hot topics, followed by drop it like it's hot.
Spicy.
And that's it. So let's see what's hot this week. Okay, hot topics. Here we go. The oldest
water cooler.
The oldest intro yet.
Yeah, it is. Hot topics. I remember seeing that for the first time down in New Orleans.
That's right, back in those days. Tyler, I'd also recommend just the short story. The King in Yellow is a book, and the story that we're talking about is the one that has to do with the painter, Mr. Scott, and his model Tessie.
Stella.
So if you can find that one, that's a really good one too.
What was it?
It's a short story that's part of another book. So the book, I believe, is called The Yellow Sign. It has a bunch of other stuff in it, but that short story specifically is the one that really jumps out at me.
What was the name of it again?
I don't remember the name of the story. It might be called The Yellow Sign. The book might also... No, the book is The King in Yellow.
The story is The Yellow Sign. So just look up The Yellow Sign. And it's probably online, honestly.
Yeah, that one you don't need to download. It's a short story, so it's not like the whole thing, but it'll kind of get you started.
Definitely.
Okay, so...
But yeah, you need to order House of Leaves today.
Yeah. Let's talk about some stuff. So buy one, get one. What's this all about?
Oh yeah, we know about that. Yeah.
That whole thing. So some folks are doing something crazy out there in the world. Tyler, do you wanna jump in on that?
So recently we've noticed a couple of projects holding flash sales, or sharing a screenshot of JPEG store, saying that getting one or a handful of NFTs, they're basically just posting. They're basically just posting like screenshots, or they're essentially trying to get people to sweep the floors of their projects, and giving incentives. Like for example, the example that Will gave us is they might have a screenshot and say anyone who gets one of these NFTs is entered to win a new NFT. So it's like a buy one get one. And it seems like it's been a pretty hot topic recently.
What are people saying? Do we see anything on this tweet?
I know we were talking about it a bit in the Twitter space the other day.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't seem like a very creative. I forget what people were saying, but I know to me it just doesn't seem like a very creative way for people to if the floor shouldn't be affected only monetary. It should be affected by what the project's doing, not
or else it's gonna be a false thing. I don't know. Yeah, and it's like we kind of decided. I think like you don't really need to talk about your floor. If you're talking about your floor, it's kind of a red flag at least. It's kind of a not great thing, even if it's not. It sort of depends on circumstance and everything else, but definitely. I just feel like for that, yeah,
the floor price, it ain't about that.
Mm-hmm.
But we got into this discussion quite a bit more on our Twitter space, which is recorded and available for listening. So if you check that out, we do that every Wednesday. That's the water cooler. And, so switch over to that. Another thing going on, JPEG Store Launchpad. So there was a thread raising some concerns about JPEG Store's Launchpad. So JPEG has created this tool in which they'll help you market, put together your project, and they'll mentor you for free. When you see that JPEG Store is currently the most popular NFT marketplace on Cardano is the launchpad for a project, that automatically adds some credibility to a project in the eyes of most people. So the thread discusses this, but highlights that this could be damaging because according to the tweet in question, which I can link to y'all, JPEG Store doesn't require these projects to dox themselves. They don't have to reveal who they are. Someone who is looking to rug could work their way into the launchpad and use that instant credibility to bring attention to their project and then vanish. Mm-hmm. The thread also mentions that NFT project Rebellion was one of these projects featured on the JPEG Store launchpad, but it seems like the founder behind the project has abandoned it.
Yeah.
So it's already potentially happening here. Mm-hmm. But there's more. There was this is actually more about that Rebellion. Specific thing. Yeah. It's a little long, but we'll just go for it. So this is an announcement from the artist Bao Viet of the Rebellion NFT project, as posted on their Discord. Good morning, everyone. I've waited to see the development of everything before trying to explain myself, so please let me apologize for the fact that my art didn't do well enough in the market for everyone involved. I got contacted from Henry, who was presented with a proposal to show off my skills and talent to the world market. So as an unknown artist, it all seemed like a great opportunity to work with. Henry said he would respect my name and my talent, so he'll put my name to the project and make me the founder and pay me for the work. I always hope that I can do something with my skills, so it all seemed like a great opportunity. I can just focus on making art, and Henry would deal with everything else. Then, after making all the art requirements and submitting my personal art to Henry, I believed he would do as he said. Later, I found out the project hasn't done well and started to receive threats from people. Some people said that I'm such a piece of shit to them and I should just die. They even posted bad comments on my portfolio to prevent me from getting more clients.
That makes me so mad.
This is making my blood boil.
Like, that is something that you don't have in this community that I thought we weren't going to have in this community.
As an artist, all I've ever done and want to do is creating good art. It's okay if people don't like what I made, but I never understand why they would do such horrible things. They got what they wanted. No one wanted to work with me anymore. From the development of things here, I'm sorry to say that I feel extremely disappointed and hurt from everything. I want to keep supporting the project and have done just that, but please understand I can't do anything else except art. So even Rebellion art took 5 months to work on. I want to thank Merrick VW for taking charge of everything. I don't know who he is, but he has shown courage to build up. So I support him and wait to see the new plan and what I can do. Thank you and have a good day. Thanks to everyone who has shown me the understanding and love. It helped a lot.
That breaks my heart. Like, I can't believe.
Yeah, I mean,
so did this guy
is the person he's talking about Marek? Is he the person? No. Okay, so it's someone different.
Marek is good, and then
Henry. Okay, because
did Henry leave?
I think
I don't know the specifics.
It seems like this just makes my blood boil because I mean, there's artists in the space. It's depending on who you get with when you get into the space, it's either it's going to be an amazing time or it's going to be a terrible time. Like we're both in the same space. Like we're all artists in this space.
We're trying to help artists in this space. This artist
and this guy's just getting
more
opportunities by scammers and it's so fucked up. I'm sorry, because they shouldn't have this dude did everything right. The artist did everything right. He just had to contact him and be like, "Hey, you want to have your art be in front of people's eyes?" And who's gonna say no to that?
And he could be getting raised up on high right now, like you're saying. Like he could be he could be the most number one selling, having done the exact same action.
Exactly. If Henry wasn't whoever, or I don't know exactly what
we're not
happened.
familiar with the specifics beyond the announcement to speak about individual people.
Yeah.
But based on the story, you know, Henry doesn't seem
based
great.
on the story. Yes,
from what we read.
I just feel so bad for this dude. We should reach out.
I want to reach out to him. Yes. I was thinking the same thing.
I just followed him.
Yeah, that's perfect. That would be the perfect way for this to be an opportunity, instead of like just like how.
Well, here's his Twitter.
Yeah, cool.
It's a. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there it is. Check it out. Yeah, great artwork. And the first thing on his Twitter is this great image. I think I'll show this off.
Buffy.
Yeah.
You know, I love JPEG Store, but I mean, come on, guys. You guys gotta have them docs. You can't do it.
I know.
You can't do a launch pad without having them docs. That's crazy. Because
so cool. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a launch pad. Like that is you're endorsing. I mean, you that's the issue with it.
Yeah.
And he did this, and this
Valo is going to support as well.
Rad as hell. So, guy knows what he's doing, or girl.
Okay, well, we definitely need to reach out to Val.
Yeah, and they are still active out there. So
we gotta outweigh the bad action with, nice action.
Honestly.
Yeah. Damn.
Pretty rad. All right, so you know what? This is
Jenny,
cool.
what happened? Jenny asked what happened, and I just wanted to tell her that people were like, that this artist came in the community and people weren't that great to them because
some guy brought an artist into the community trying to make a project, and the guy did all the work and everything, and then it looks like the guy who brought him in, it seems like he rugged. So the artist is just left like
the artist is screwed, and everyone's mad at the
everyone's
artist.
mad at the artist.
People are not that bright generally,
and it's so unfortunate.
Or they want to get their rage out.
Misdirected rage.
Yeah.
All right. So separate thing. I just saw this, and I wanted to share it. This is a tweet from Cardano City from 10 days ago. Which is nice to know that they're still out there doing things because I've got.
We got a new render in 8 months, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, I mean they are really good when they happen, so I got to give them that.
Sure.
Okay. So Matthew says they were sold really cheap to holders of the pass. Oh, I see. Floor was effed from the start. Let's move on.
Cool.
Okay, so that's a little hot topics, and it was pretty hot today. That's always fun.
Yeah, that was like very hot, definitely.
So last segment here, we're doing Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
Graphic is really cool.
Yeah, that one's good.
There's a lot going on in it.
Yeah, I like that.
Y'all, I have to be excused so that I can feed my baby using my mouth.
Like a bird.
I'm gonna eat some food because I'm pregnant.
Oh, so no regurgitation.
No.
We'll do that later. Well, that comes after they're born, I think. I'm not really educated about being a parent. We're just gonna do our best. Ooh, I got the nice chair though, so I appreciate that. And Tyler, I just confirmed with Marco that we will be meeting after this show.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
It's on. I'm gonna find out some more stuff about CNFT Con, among other things. We'll be discussing the future of this channel as well. So let's talk about some drops here. Phoenix Arena, well, that's a gimme. That's an obvious one. So we had them on just on Monday to chat about this. So a lot going on here. They're dropping in only 20 hours and 45 minutes. That's right. It's coming. So let me pop up what they're doing here. So they're dropping their next character very soon here. It's of course it's a play to earn NFT project called Phoenix Arena, and the character they're dropping next is Diver. So in 20 hours, come right up. I was hoping they had it on their website, but maybe I can pop up their Twitter instead. show you this diver character. Well, here's a good little cool sneak peek image. But the drop is set for Friday, April 15th at 18 UTC. It will be 60 ADA. This will be an open mint until Sunday, April 17th at 18 UTC. Not only will you be able to stake your diver for WARI token, that's WARI token, but if you mint one with Cardania accessories, you'll also earn the RAD token. That's pretty wild. That's like cross project staking rewards. Pretty rad. Yeah. As a token of appreciation from the team, when you mint to bundle 5, you'll get a 6th diver for free. Buy 5, get 1 free. Okay, next up is Havoc Worlds. You want to take us through this one, Tyler?
Yeah. So Havoc Worlds consists of 9,999 unique randomized characters from different factions, battling their way against the Seekers for their rightful place in the cosmos. The project is art and lore centric. Traditional norms of a functioning society have collapsed.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, right. Countries have broken up and factions have formed. Stars around the cosmos are starting to dim, causing theories of to spring up among the scientific communities. So extraterrestrials are showing up on orbit. And what does that mean for humanity?
What does it mean?
So yeah, there's a whitelist drop coming on April 15th at 4 p.m. UTC, and then a public one on Friday at April 16th at 4 p.m. UTC. And it'll be 58 each.
Coming right up. Very cool. CypherKicks and DGen Crypto Club have a collab. So CypherKicks is dropping a collab with DGen Crypto Club. The supply for this collection will be 1,500 NFTs. You'll be able to customize your DGen to your liking in the future. That's pretty interesting. To join the whitelist for this drop, you must own NFTs from either the DGen Crypto Club, including seasonals and 3D, or CypherKicks /Hypebeasts. And just one NFT from any of these is enough. The collection will also feature items from several projects, including Clay Nation, Fud Buddies, Disco Solaris, Goat Tribe, and more. Pretty cool. The drop is this Sunday, and the whitelist, if you are whitelisted, it'll be 45 ADA per NFT, and there'll be a 3-hour whitelist window to mint. And if you are not whitelisted, the cost will be 65 ADA, and that mint will begin right after the whitelist mint ends. And there is no time, at least that we know of. So if you're interested, check out their Twitter or Discord for more info. Little places.
Oh yeah, I saw this on Artano. So Asben is a new artist on Cardano. Their name is Aris Philingos. And they're from Athens, Greece. So there's a couple of pieces of theirs on Artano for sale right now. And
this is one.
Yeah, they're very cool. But they describe their pieces as a colorful, whimsical style, exploring the relationship between characters and nature in a fun and often surreal way. They hope to bring joy and comfort through art while trying to reconnect the viewer with their subconscious inner child and bringing them in touch with their sense of wonder once again.
That's mighty kind of them.
Yeah.
Bringing it back. So it looks like these are available now. So this one's 300, this one's 400. Both are on sale at this moment. So if these are catching your eye, and they certainly are catching mine, check it out.
Yeah, Artano's been getting a lot of really cool projects lately.
Yeah. All right, Spring Naru. So spring is finally truly here, and you can tell because of the NFT collections. The Yummy Universe Spring Naru collection will be available starting Tuesday, April 19th at 16 UTC. To be eligible to burn a seasonal Naru, what? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 pieces of information in this sentence. One is that you have to burn a seasonal Naru, either spoopy or winter, in order to mint a spring Naru. And in order to even be eligible for that, you need to be holding an OG Naru of the 10K OG collection.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
You'll be able to burn and mint 1 spring for each of the 10K Naru collection that you hold. The snapshot will be taken Monday, April 18th at 16 UTC. So be sure to delist your Yummy if listed for sale on a smart contract marketplace. You must use the same wallet holding your OG Naru to mint. The sale will remain open for 48 hours. And to mint a spring Naru, you must send in a season 1 Naru along with 40 ADA. So that's either spoopy or winter. Oh, okay, a seasonal. 1 seasonal Naru, not a season 1. 1 seasonal.
Yeah.
Different.
Honestly, I don't think I have a couple spoopy ones. But as they keep doing these things, I feel like, I don't know. Do you
We might have a spoopy. I think we got a spoopy. I don't remember.
I do really want a Pride one though. And they said that there is going to be Pride ones in this collection. So we'll see.
Oh, hey, what's up, Jishan? So Jishan is currently getting set up for a photography exhibition where he has a bunch of his pieces in the real world.
Really?
This isn't online. He's got it set up, and I've demanded pictures, so I hope that we will get to see some after it's all set. But thanks for tuning in the time that you had there, Sean. That's awesome. And I hope that you have a really great show. That's always so cool. One more thing, and this is where it was buried at the bottom here. Play Nation. Now we're going to talk about this again, even though we talked about it, because it's pretty important. And I think maybe
there's only a couple hours left
because it's all written down.
Actually, there's only 30 minutes left.
So good. So if you're here, and you're not registered, get in there. So the pre-mints are over, and there are some land pitches left unclaimed. So I'm going to do some quick math here. Oh, the math was done. 2,941 pitches remain and are available to be reallocated by raffle through the Claymates Discord bot. Most of them are in Sonic Village. The least of them are in Baked Nation. And so, it's kind of just random. The raffle registration will be ending in 30 minutes. So get in there. It's been up for 5.5 hours already. So I hope that you've already done it. But if you need to, get in there. But to enter the raffle, you have to direct message the Verify bot from their Discord, from the Clay Nation Discord. And then, and there's more info in there, but it's all done through DM, which was a little different and took some getting used to. But I got used to it and I registered.
We should also make it very clear, and everyone should tell their friends that the Discord bot will never send you an address. And I believe it won't ever send you a messages in general without you sending it a message.
Right.
So never, if it's sending you an address, it's not the bot. So I know I haven't seen it yet, but that's definitely going to happen look, they're still doing this stupid Discord.
And if it asks you for your seed phrase,
never give anyone your seed phrase. Your grandmother doesn't even need to know your seed phrase.
No, nobody needs to know that.
So I do have one quick other thing. Quick. Am I sharing? No.
I can. Just pop it up when you're ready. Here it is. Last minute edition by Tyler. It's traditional.
So we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of my first NFTs, which was my portfolio pieces.
Ooh.
So this drop that I'm doing is like, so these are like my first NFTs. There's 10 NFTs and then 10 mints of each. All work from my portfolio that I had in the beginning. And I figured for the 1-year anniversary, I could do like a deeper cuts.
Hey.
So for instance, like these were all just like a single image, like just one image. But what I'm doing for these is sort of the same deal. There's 10 different projects you could get in 10 minutes of each, but there's so much it's basically like whole projects. Like for instance, like I love this. This was like a freshman year architecture project and just like stuff like that.
Sick. And yeah, all right. So this is all on one NFT.
This is all one NFT, yeah. And all 10 of them have like a ton of work inside them.
That's sick.
So it's like getting like a whole collection with one NFT in a way. But
so
yeah,
I felt 31 weeks.
Yeah, true. I mean, I love throwing as much as I can.
Yeah, fill it out.
NFTs.
That's sick.
But yeah, so they're gonna people who have the original portfolio pieces, they get first dibs on it. And then I think I'm gonna give the people who hold the physical portfolios a chance too, since it is like portfolio work. And then after that, any left will be open to the public. So, and that's happening Tuesday on the anniversary. So I just wanted to share that real quick. Okay, this is like my one of my first 3D models ever. It's terrible, but
hey, look at that! Wow, it's complex though.
Yeah, it's definitely complex. But
yeah, I'm just scrolling through your early portfolio. I didn't know those were all up here. 77 owners, 100 items.
Yeah,
I wish I had one of these.
Yeah, there's none. No one even has them. No one puts any of my stuff for sale. So like I can't even. Like there's no 109s for sale. I think there's ducks, but like 2 of them.
Yeah, nothing for sale. Well, yeah. I'll just have to keep checking back.
Yeah,
that's cool, dude.
Thank you.
And when is that? I'm sorry, when is that?
Oh, yes. That's so holders will get on Tuesday. And I'm gonna figure out the rest of the times because any extras will be open to the public. But
yeah, well, let us know.
Definitely.
And that takes us to the end of another episode. And this one was only 2 hours and 22 minutes, and we had 2 guests. So, and one of them it was like a 45-minute interview with Rona because it just kept getting better and better.
Yeah.
So, not bad. We're getting through it. We're getting better at it. And, like we've kind of mentioned this here and there, but we are meeting regularly. This is a real thing, this news team, and we're trying to make it more. We want this to be as much as what it can be. It's got potential, and we all love working together, so we're pushing it to the next level. Yeah.
I know we should have said this in the beginning of the show, but we have our new cnftnews.com/drops. Not really new, but we're gonna really start pushing that and inviting on guests who come on to hopefully get them on it so they can add stuff and
be sick.
I think it'd be cool.
A lot of fun ideas. Okay, well let's end this stream, my friends. So well, it depends on where you show up. Okay, so it could be until tomorrow night because we have marbles at 11 p.m. Eastern. If you want to be in the marble race, get in there, win some prizes. It's fun. If you want to wait, then we'll see you on Monday. And on Monday, we have, as usual, whoops, that was a YouTube link. As usual, we have a lot of awesome guests. And this Monday, we have, it's nuts who we have this Monday. We have Nomi's Gadir Overexposed all at once, all at the same time. We also have Dead Rabbit. I forgot what the RS stands for. Something Society, probably. Anyways, we got a lot of stuff coming on next Monday. So check us out, y'all. And we'll see you on the other side. So for the CNFT News, I'm Scott Chestnut.
And I'm with Spaces.